Hello there everybody, Fainmaca here, and I am back after a 3-week hiatus. I've been away for a bit of a holiday, just took a break, put my feet up. Still played a few games, but didn't get any recording or editing done, unfortunately. So I thought today's episode I would just give an update on what's going to happen going forward, and what you can expect in future videos. Number one, my Sci-Fi Sunday series has received a copyright match on it. So at the moment, the latest video has had its monetization diverted to some corporation. Not exactly sure who it was, but it's one of the songs in the soundtrack in the background has flagged me up and caused that video to get a mark against it. So on the one hand, that's a bit poop, but on the other hand, yay, it gives my videos a bit of legitimacy, I suppose. Big companies see me as a threat now, apparently. So, there we go. I've put in a dispute over it. I've filled out the form to the best of my ability. I'm not exactly clued up on all these legal ins and outs, but we'll see what happens. I believe they've got 2 weeks to confirm that they want to challenge it. After that, the video will just go back to normal. So for the time being, I'm going to put Starpoint Gemini on a hold, and I'll try out some different sci-fi games just to see what else is out there. Give you a bit of variety to the video schedules. In other news, Skyrim is still going strong. I'm going to carry on doing that. I've sent out a couple of messages to some people. I'm just waiting for responses back before I upload the next videos. And the other things are, I've been talking with yourselves on Facebook, and I've received a couple of requests for different games. One in particular which I'm intrigued to play is Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've never played any of the Deus Ex games. I played about an hour of Human Revolution, but never had the time to get any further than that. So yeah, I'm going to do a playthrough of that, play through the story, record it, give you my thoughts on the setting. It's always fascinated me, these cyberpunk settings. So, should be interesting, especially with the new one coming out later on. Now that that's been announced, I figured I'd better get my running shoes on and get this finished before that one comes out, and then I can do coverage of that game when it's still new and fresh. Other things are my Minecraft series has unfortunately hit a bit of a wall because the server's packed up and I don't have the know-how to bring it back to life. I'm going to continue tinkering with it and seeing if I can somehow bring that sandbox series in Resonant Rise back. But in the meantime, I'll try out some different sandbox games. I've got my eye on a game called Ark Survival Evolved, I think it is. It's to do with dinosaurs, so straight away I'm in there. So I'll give that a go, and I'll try out a few different Minecraft mod packs. I've been testing out a few things on the Technic loader, and I'm enjoying myself so far. So we'll give that a go and see how it plays out. Other than that, the Old Republic is still going strong. I've almost finished Shadow of Mordor's Lord of the Hunt DLC pack, so I'm enjoying that a lot. In the end, it's going to be 7, maybe 8 episodes. I'm currently recording episode 7, very close to the end, I feel. But once that's finished, I'd be intrigued to see what you guys would like me to play next for AAA Tuesdays. Would you like me to try out DLC on any other games, like Dragon Age Inquisition, or would you like me to try some classic BioWare games, maybe? Something like that. I'd be up for that. But yeah, let me know what you would like to see in the way of AAA games for a Tuesday. I may up the schedule on that and do an additional video on the Thursday. We'll see how the time scale goes. But for now, yeah, just let me know what you think. Are you enjoying the videos so far? Do you want to see more? Do you want to see less? Any comments are welcome. The other things I'm going to be doing, well, for one thing, Into the Unknown is still going strong. I've got about half of Chapter 57 written. I'm struggling a little bit with the section that I'm on. It's not coming to me particularly well, But I am getting through it, and I'm looking forward to the next mission that I'm going to be putting Commander Shepard on. It's going to be quite exciting. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. I'll give you a clue. It involves the Quarians. I'll say no more. Also, the other story that I started is my Star Wars The Old Republic story, dealing with the 8 class characters facing off against a threat together. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. I started off with Chapter 1 not too long ago. You can find it on my fanfiction page. It is called Imperium. I'd forgotten the name there for a second. Anyway, yes, so Star Wars Imperium, and yeah, it just deals with all of the class characters post their storyline finishing, post Chapter 3. So yeah, give that a look and see what you think of it. Plenty more on the horizon there. I've got a few other story ideas bouncing around in my head, which I may put to paper. So yeah, stay tuned on that front. In other news, E3 happened, and boy did we get a lot of announcements. Some of the things that I was quite excited by, which I saw for the first time, Star Wars Battlefront is looking really, really cool. Although the vehicle segments do appear to be a little bit disappointing. I know back in the PlayStation 2 era when we had Battlefront 2, I was looking forward to the vehicles there, and they didn't really provide the oomph that I was looking for. Although it was fun enough, I suppose. But a first-person Star Wars shooter should be quite interesting. Certainly seems to be incorporating all the mechanics we take for granted in most modern FPS, so we'll see how that goes. Other games announced at E3, Dishonored 2, I'm looking forward to that. I love the story of Dishonored 1. I may do that on the channel, actually. It's a wonderful game to play through, and every time you play it's slightly different, because of how you play it, of course. So I'll definitely be looking into that one. Just intrigued by that setting. It's such an eerie, weird setting. It's difficult to put words around it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to going back there and spending some more time with Corvo. Maybe that's another AAA Tuesday series I should do. Play through the DLC for the original Dishonored. Still haven't played through that, and it looks like fun. The new Deus Ex game, of course. That looks like a lot of fun. New Assassin's Creed games are just giving us exactly what we're used to before. Nothing really innovative there. I wish they'd bring back the large open ocean from Black Flag. That was the sort of biggest thing that sort of made me pay attention to that series, but they're not giving us that anymore. They've closed it back into these cramped cities, and I don't know. Just doesn't really catch my attention that much. Other big titles would be, well, we've got the new expansion coming for the Old Republic. That certainly looks good. I mean, anytime BioWare releases a cinematic trailer, it's just wow, just blows you away completely. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Although I do tend to find that the trailers overpromise compared to what the end result is. It always feels a little underwhelming. I suppose that's just the result of building up too much hype. Guess they got to pay for it somehow. Other than that, Fallout 4. Now, I've never played a single Fallout game, but this one, seeing the trailers for it has me intrigued. So I definitely like to give that a go. Maybe again, when that comes out, I'll do it on the channel. Let me know if you'd like to see that happen. Certainly all these big story-rich RPGs would be a lot of fun to explore. So, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I guess we'll call it there. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll do an update like this once a month, just to let you know what's going on with the channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys around. Bye!